Highbrow and lowbrow culture. You've heard these terms, right? But did you know that they have a troubled history rooted in racism? Let's explore how these outdated labels have held us back and what we can do to evolve beyond them. And feel free to check out the timestamps in the comments below if you want to skip to the juiciest parts of this conversation. Now, let's break it down. Highbrow and lowbrow, which once described complex and simple culture, have their origins in a long discredited pseudoscience known as phrenology. And if that sounds familiar, it's because that's the one where they thought intelligence were linked to skull shape. Native English people, the Anglo-Saxons, had higher brow ridges than most immigrants, and therefore were considered more highbrow. But how do these terms reflect in culture? Highbrow culture is like a puzzle, requiring heaps of background knowledge in order to appreciate fully. It's the kind of culture that's like an intricately woven tapestry, waiting for the right eyes to unravel it. Lowbrow culture, by contrast, is more like an open book. It's straightforward, relatable, and doesn't require a PhD to enjoy. It's the kind of culture that's approachable by everyone, no matter your background. But here's the problem. We shouldn't be comparing these as high or low at all. That just reinforces an unfair cultural hierarchy. Instead, I propose we use complex and simple to describe cultural experiences. These terms should tell us about how much work a given audience is expected to put in to enjoy a given cultural experience, not about the quality. Quality should describe what each audience member experiences, not how difficult that experience is to obtain. So I'm curious, my fellow omnivores, are you more into complex or simple experiences? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, here's a bonus fact that might interest you. Did you know that Shakespeare, the literary genius of his time, was all about pop culture references and puns? Yep, that's right. Even back then, memes, ideas spread, and Shakespeare was all about putting that in his work. For example, a reference to the black powder plot in Macbeth had Elizabethan audiences rolling with laughter. And there's even a pun about Ophelia's nether regions in Hamlet. The complexity of Shakespeare often comes from the passage of time, making his references seem alien to us. My next video is going to be 5 fundamental facts about Shakespeare that'll make you sound smarter when talking about him. So hit that subscribe button to not miss out on that, or click the video link if you're watching from the future. Thanks for learning with me today on the Cultural Omnivore. Remember, it's not about the high and low culture, it's about the richness of experience that we can gain from both the complex and the simple. Until next time, stay curious and keep evolving your cultural capital.